Nataka nikuonyeshe mwanzo maduka hapa pia yameweza kuathirika mno. Unavyoona duka hilo la vioo vimeweza kupasuliwa, manake hawa waandamanaji sio tu kwamba wanafunga barabara, lakini pia wameweza kuharibu baadhi ya maduka hapa. Na nimekuwa na mwenzangu Faisal Ahmed ambaye amekuwa pia akizunguka, amekuwa katika maeneo ya Afya Centre. Faisal, tell us, what is the situation at Afya Centre at the moment?
Now the situation at the Afya Centre has actually deteriorated very much over the last 2 hours or so, because we've seen running battles between the protesters and the police officers, and a majority of the protesters were actually pulling down the barriers that are usually in and around this area that are used to separate the two sections of the road, which differentiates the incoming traffic from the outgoing traffic within the CBD. Now this has been going on for the last 2 hours or so. The tear gas smoke is actually very heavy on us, but the situation has actually been the same for the last 2 hours or so. And looking at where we are right now at the railway's bus terminus, we can see police officers still trying to clear a section of the road so that vehicles can pass, but as they clear the road, we see protesters still putting up barricades from the items that had been vandalized earlier, using the stones and boulders to actually block the road, to try and stop the police officers from accessing where they are. And this has been going on from around 10 in the morning up until now. We have seen a few injuries. We have actually ourselves taken a young schoolgirl who was actually going back to school to hospital after she was hit by a tear gas canister. And this has been the situation for the better part of the day. Police officers have been trying to control the running crowds, but it's been a cat and mouse game. They come in through Mboya Avenue, they're chased away, they go back to the bus station terminus, and then it's been a round game between the police officers and the protesters. Kirui.
Naam, Wahiga, mtazamaji atatuia radhi, manake pia tumeweza kuathirika na vitoa machozi ambavyo vinazidi kutupwa ili kutawanya waandamanaji, lakini sasa hivi hali ndivyo hivyo. Maafisa wa polisi wanazidi kuimarishwa ili kuweza kukabiliana na waandamanaji ambao wanazidi kupasha tu misuli kutoka sehemu za Marikiti Market wakija hapa, na pia wanatokea sehemu pia za railways, wanakutania hapa. Kwa hivyo maafisa wa polisi wako kila mahali. Waandamanaji hao wanajaribu tu kwenda katika sehemu za bunge, wanajaribu kuenda sehemu za Mboya Avenue, lakini maafisa wa polisi wanazidi kufika hapa kila dakika ili kuweza kukabiliana na hawa waandamanaji. Tutakuacha na picha hizi ambazo zinaendelea ama kila ambacho tunaendelea kushuhudia. Wahiga.
Asante sana Ben Kirui, who is reporting live from Haile, Selassie there, just adjacent to the railways roundabout. He was also speaking with Faisal Ahmed, our business reporter there, who had walked over to the just adjacent there, Afya House, and had also reported that the situation between protesters and the police still continues. Some protesters who were emboldened were actually beginning to pull down some of the barriers the police had attempted to erect just to keep them at bay. He spoke of some spotting people who'd been injured. In fact, a Citizen TV crew actually took a schoolgirl to hospital after she was hit by a tear gas canister, and Faisal was one of those who was there and just helped with that as well. And so, a developing situation that our teams continue to attempt to report on, even as they endeavor to keep themselves safe.